Welcome, I'm Thomas Porteous and you're watching NewsX World. Let's take a look at the top stories this hour. Israel's defense minister approves an expansion into Gaza City, calling up 60,000 reservists amid reports of explosions in Khan Yunis. Hostage families condemn the move, saying it ignores a Hamas-backed ceasefire and calling it a stab in the heart. The Kremlin downplays speculation of an imminent meeting between Presidents Putin and Zelensky, even as Donald Trump presses for direct talks to end the war. Trump, after hosting European leaders and Zelensky in Washington, admits the conflict is tough to resolve and warns Putin may not want a deal. External Affairs Minister Jaishankar is in Moscow to co-chair the 26th session of the India-Russia Inter-Governmental Commission on Trade, Economic, Scientific and Technological and Cultural Cooperation. The three-day visit focuses on deepening bilateral ties and expanding strategic partnerships. Ukraine's Prime Minister says 14 people, among them a family with 3 children, were wounded in an overnight Russian drone strike on the northern Sumy region. Prosecutors say 15 drones hit Orthoria area as US President Donald Trump intensifies efforts to negotiate an end to the war. Russia says it will continue supplying oil to India at current levels through a special mechanism, despite global energy pressures. A Russian embassy official confirms President Putin will travel to New Delhi to meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi before the end of the year. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi says Tehran cannot fully sever cooperation with the UN nuclear watchdog even after Parliament curbed inspections following June strikes on its nuclear facilities. He says inspectors must remain involved despite new laws requiring high-level security approval for future visits. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu accuses Australia's Anthony Albanese of betraying Israel and abandoning the Jewish community, calling him a weak politician. The diplomatic rift deepens after Canberra moves to recognise a Palestinian state. Human Rights Watch says Rwanda-backed M23 rebels killed at least 140 people in eastern Congo in July, warning the true toll may exceed 300. The report highlights escalating violence in Rutshuru territory, even as US and Qatar-backed peace talks continue.